Go.
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Ali Tahir, 60 at your service. Outside the gates of our beloved masjid here. As you can see, it's still locked. It's still locked. Brother, it's still locked, as you can see. Someone's loosened the chain, no doubt. The chain has been loosened, but there is a padlock on it. So the brothers have turned up here. We've been turning up every night. Guys, what night is this? 7th, 6th, what night? 7th night? 8th. This is the 8th. This is the 8th night that the masjid has been shut by the likes of the committee up there in the warm office. This is the 8th night. Again, Mehboob, Arif, this is a message for you guys directly. I don't really care about the police or Sergeant Talak anymore, meeting with them, or even Barry Gardiner and the likes of whoever, Councillor Butt. You thought that you could actually break the spirit of the Muslim community, the true Muslim community, by doing this. People have turned up. Muslims that don't even attend this masjid have turned up wanting to use it. Look, wanting to use it. Wanting to use this masjid and they can't get in. They're having to read this silly notice that you've put up. This silly notice that you've put up. But I was, come along, this is walk. I was talking to a brother. We were discussing an analogy about intelligence. I'm going to give you an analogy that describes a committee, that every single committee member of this masjid. A shark has the brain the size of a peanut. The brain the size of a peanut, a shark. Okay? It can only process 2 instructions. Swim, eat. Swim and eat. You guys in the committee, show some intelligence. Do not behave like animals and do not behave like sharks. Learn how to process information. Learn how to process the truth. Stop lying, stop fabricating. You guys are sharks. That's all you are. Have the size, your brain size is that of a peanut, similar to that of a shark. Assalamu alaikum. And so Brother Khalid is turning up. Look, you thought you could break the spirit of the community. We've been turning up every night for Isha. Your guys are up there. What's their names? The likes of Naveed and who else? Okay, the reason actually why I want to make this video is this. This is the reason why. We've got elderly uncle of ours turning up.
Abid.
You have to realize, just 1 second, is it recording, yeah?
Yes, recording.
Okay. You have to realize, committee members, Mehboob and Arif. In fact, Mehboob and Arif. I don't want to, Mehboob and Arif. We have had serious issues with regards to the elderly not being able to attend the masjid as a result of your inaction to open the masjid up. You have elderly people who can no longer possibly play with their grandchildren because their grandchildren have grown up. Okay, they can no longer play with their grandchildren. And yet the only sense of focus and routine that they have, we all crave routine as human beings. We all crave routine. Whether it's making a cup of tea, whether it's coming to pray in a masjid. You took that routine away from those elderly and vulnerable people. Mehboob and Arif, you took that routine away. From elderly and vulnerable individuals. I hope you're very, very proud of yourself. This time last year, we had elderly people clambering over these fences to get inside. Mehboob, it's a time to take stock. The next meeting that we're going to have with you will discuss the way you are going to be leaving this masjid. You're not going to be leaving this masjid with your head held high. Have a little bit of shame. There's not long left now. Hand us the keys quietly. Leave with some dignity. I'll tell you a story about a brother. I remember the brother suffered serious clinical depression as a result of the events of last year when the masjid was closed in 2019. In 2019 last year, he suffered serious psychological damage, clinical depression. He's now on medication. We're all trying to help him through this. It was as a result of what you done last year, Mehboob. As a result of your bravado. Swallow your bravado, Mehboob. Swallow your bravado. Assalamu alaikum. Swallow your bravado. There are children here wanting to go into the masjid, but you've locked it. Have some shame. Have some shame, Mehboob. Have some shame. Your time is up. Let's discuss an exit plan for you, please. Let's discuss an exit plan for you. The brothers are all here. At least 10 or 12 brothers here. We come here every night. You know, I had a number of issues, but I'll leave this for later on. Take this video as a prelude. I haven't been well over the last few days. I could have made a video at home, but I didn't want to. But look at these issues that I'm going to raise. Eventually, when we do get around to raising these issues, maybe tomorrow night, maybe when you open the masjid, maybe on Jummah, I do not know. CCTV costing £16,000. Really? £16,000. When you took over, you were left with approximately £400,000 in the masjid bank account. 2019 March, when the profit and loss account was issued, you were 70k in arrears. 70k in arrears. Where did you spend the £400,000 the previous committee had left you, Mehboob? Okay. What did you do with the £22,000 sadaqah? What have you done with it? Have you opened any water wells, any housing projects, any schools in Uganda, any water wells in Pakistan or Nepal or in India? What have you done with the sadaqah? You decided to put nice tiles in the toilets that we don't even use? We got 10 functional toilets that need to be maintained. You go and build new toilets. 2 toilets and a wuzu area. Wow. Wow. It's a real necessity. Didn't your mother ever teach you, Mehboob? Didn't your mother ever teach you? If you walk into Woolworths or you walk into W.H. Smith, you pick up a chocolate that's worth £1.70. You got £1.20 in your pocket. Put it back. Put it back, Mehboob. Hold this, Mehboob, didn't your mother ever teach you? If you haven't got the money, you don't spend. If there's a Mars bar that costs £1.70 and you got £1.20 in your pocket, you put the Mars bar back. You don't build for what you haven't got money for. Tell me something. Arif, you're the General Secretary. If Mehboob can't speak, have you been taking Qarz Hasana? You lot have been taking Qarz Hasana, haven't you? You've been taking loans to run the masjid. That was never done under any previous committee. We can go on and on. Hifz al-Rahman's case. You got your YouTuber, what's his name? Ahmed Ali moaning on YouTube that you sacrifice your family and your home life to maintain the masjid. You silly little man. If you're not happy with being a volunteer, get out the masjid. Let us take over. I mean, there's more than 100 of us. There's 8 of you idiots. Come on, Arif. Come on, man. Come on. Sorry, Arif. What's your Ali Ahmed? Ali Ahmed. What's your name? Come on, man. Be a man. Come and meet us. We won't have any fights. We won't have any arguments. Come and meet us. We don't like your chairman. We don't give black eyes. Trust me. You know, you banged on about.
Get down.
You know, guys, come on. You know, you banged on about the previous committee being corrupt. Full investigations were conducted. You know, they never found any account of the construction work being out of kilter financially. The accounts were in sync. You couldn't find anything on them, and you're still moaning about previous corruption. What about the 300 votes? What about the 200 discounted votes? Look how you came to power. You were in cahoots with Faith Associates. They were supposed to oversee the election process. I'm just banging on with old information, but let me tell you something, guys. Mehboob and Arif, you're causing massive upset, heartbreak to the Muslim community at large, the real Wembley Muslim community, and Councillor Butt, Sakib Butt, Barry Gardner, you guys, you haven't responded to any of these videos. The tweets I've been putting up on Twitter, the Facebook posts. Shame on you. What's your excuse? Oh, it's too complicated. We don't want to get involved. You know what? Even if you wrote a letter to these whatever you've got up in the office, even if you guys wrote a letter to these committee members, Arif and the likes of Mehboob, you know, something could happen. But it's fine. It's fine. We're now going to, the next meeting we do have with the police or with any councillors, we'll be discussing how we can extricate Mehboob and the likes out of this masjid. You homeboys need to be kicked as far as we can kick you. Where would you like us to kick you? Tell us. And I offered you a cycle ride, Mehboob. You didn't want to come cycling. Assalamu alaikum. You didn't want to come cycling. You want to be stiff upper lip. You know, stiff upper lip. Carry on doing what the hell you're doing, whatever you're doing. We don't know what you're doing. You know, you're obviously not in the masjid. You're hanging out in Harrow. I said to you, I'll write you a letter of reference. Go to Harrow. Become the treasurer. Become a secretary in Harrow. You live too. What are you even doing here? Coming down here doing what? What are you doing here? There's rumours going around that you've given us the hall. The do not donate people, you've given them the hall, the group, and you're going to take control of the office and the madrasa, which you're running at a loss. Look how many brothers have turned up. Look how many brothers have turned up. We come here every night, Mehboob. We come here and we will. Assalamu alaikum. We will continue to come here every night. Do you understand me, homeboy? And you're going to be opening this masjid. Because what will happen is on Friday, the police will again facilitate Jummah. They will facilitate Jummah, or we shall be praying on this. We should be praying on the road here. You understand that, Mezu? We'll be praying on the road. Highways Agency acts will be broken. We can't stop the brothers and sisters. Personally, no, I won't do it myself. But how are you going to stop 1,000 people? 1,000 people turned up last week, Mehboob. 1,000 people turned up last week. Stop being an embarrassment. Be a man. Come and meet us. But you're going to meet us to hand the keys over and discuss how we can do some shadowing, a handover of what you're dealing with in the masjid. You're going to leave us with debt. What are you even doing with £70,000 in arrears? 70,000. What have you done with the money? What have you done with the money? You know, false allegations. You know, where do we start? What's this? Oh yeah. The masjid apparently is being closed, yeah? All your little minions, the likes of Shabir, the likes of Naveed, Kung Fu Panda. Kung Fu Panda? Can I call him Kung Fu Panda? Because he was chucking some kicks and punches in the video that's on YouTube. It's widely available. Over 8,000 views on YouTube. Chucking kicks, punches like Kung Fu Panda. Boom, 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 boom. Bit like you, Mehboob. You know, MMA fighter, Conor McGregor. But anyway, all these guys, when they've been quizzed outside of these gates, when is the masjid opening? Ask the police. How dare you plant on the police? We've spoken to Sergeant Neil Tulloch. He said, no, these guys are not telling the truth. They're misadvising you. You've closed it to get on. You've closed the masjid to get on with your silly construction work. You haven't even asked for any permission for your stupid construction work, which is not even needed. If you ain't got the money, don't spend the money. Be a good boy. Didn't your mum ever teach you any manners, Mehboob or Arif? You silly little men. You say that you've closed the masjid. The masjid hasn't been closed. You've closed it yourself. And the biggest thing is, you've closed it to spite the Muslim community. You spite the brothers who support the do not donate thing. Look. Here's your poster. Look. Someone's already ripped it off. I've come all day long and the posters have been ripped off. We can go around the masjid. People have been ripping the posters off. At least I'm readjusting it for you. I've got some decency. That's not going to do anything. We're good and fine. The brothers are in good spirits. Look, they're all laughing and giggling, having a good time. All laughing and giggling. MashaAllah, the brothers are in good spirits. You guys, how long can you keep this madrasa closed for? How long can you keep the masjid closed for? You're making a massive loss on the madrasa already. Go and get some more loans. Anyone who's given this masjid Qarz-e Hasana, who's given Mehboob Qarz-e Hasana, please get your money back. Get it while the going is good. The masjid is in 70k arrears. Look at there. Go to the Charity Commission's website. The balance of payments, profit and loss, balance of payments sheet is all available there. The masjid's in big trouble. Big trouble, man. The small masjids, they don't run as badly as this, man. We're supposed to be a beacon of excellence, Mehboob. What you been doing with the money, homeboy? What you been doing with the money, Mehboob, huh? £70,000 in arrears. Where's the money gone? It's comical.